Welcome to Pearls for Parkinson's. Here is this week's daily living tip. Welcome back to Pearls for Parkinson's. Today we're talking about nutrition and brain health with a focus on prebiotics. Now, you've probably heard of probiotics, those good bacteria, yogurt, and supplements. But what about prebiotics? These are the fibers that feed your gut bacteria. And believe it or not, they play a powerful role in your brain health. So today we'll break down what prebiotics are, how they help your brain, and I'm going to share some easy ways you can introduce prebiotics into your day to support your gut-brain connection. So first off, prebiotics are a type of dietary fiber that are found in certain plant-based foods. And unlike other nutrients, prebiotics aren't digested in the stomach. So instead, they travel to the colon where they feed on the beneficial bacteria in your gut. And these good bacteria then produce what's called short chain fatty acids, like butyrate, which reduce inflammation even in the brain. So research is showing that a healthy gut can mean a more focused mind, better memory, less anxiety, and even a lower risk for neurodegenerative diseases. So that's why we know it's important with Parkinson's. So some of the top prebiotic foods include garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, but especially the slightly green ones, oats, apples, Jerusalem artichokes, and chicory root. Now, you might be wondering, how can fiber help my brain? Well, here's how. It helps to improve your gut health, which decreases inflammation. So chronic inflammation has been linked to memory issues and even depression. So feeding your gut bacteria helps them produce anti-inflammatory compounds that cross the blood-brain barrier. It also helps with better sleep and mood because a nourished microbiome supports the production of serotonin, and that's one of your feel-good neurotransmitters. And did you know that about 90% of your serotonin is produced in the gut? So sharper cognition is another benefit you can get from a healthy gut, and it helps to regulate your stress response, improving your focus, your clarity, and even your motivation. So yes, those fibers in your onions and oats are doing a whole lot more than keeping your digestion on track. So let's kind of make this practical here. So what are some of the ways that we can introduce prebiotics into your diet? And some of them are to take certain foods and incorporate them more in your day, right? So we want to include cook with onions and garlics and leeks. These are rich in inulin, and they're a powerful prebiotic fiber. So use them in soups, in stir fries, or roasted vegetables. Snack on apples. The pectin in the apples feeds your gut bacteria, so eat the skin for extra fiber. Swap bananas for lightly green ones. So less ripe bananas are high in resistant starch, which is a fantastic prebiotic. So slice it into smoothies, in your oatmeal or your yogurt. And then toss in asparagus and Jerusalem artichokes in your cooking. You can roast them or steam them as a side dish, or they're also delicious with olive oil and lemon. You can sprinkle ground flaxseed on meals. It's great on cereals, on salads, yogurt, or blend it into smoothies. It adds fiber and brain-healthy omega-3s. You want to choose whole grains. If you're going to be eating grains, you want to make sure that you skip the white bread and go for whole instead. So brown rice, quinoa, barley, and whole wheat contain those prebiotic fibers. You also want to try like cold potato or pasta salads because cooling cooked starches help to create resistant starch. So they hold up well for meal prep as well. You want to add legumes like lentils or chickpeas because they are gut and brain healthy and friendly. So use those in soups, in stews, or mash it into dips. You can also enjoy baked apple with cinnamon. It tastes like a dessert, but works like medicine. It has pectin plus polyphenols and equals a happy gut-brain axis. I hope you find these tips useful and you are able to better incorporate more prebiotics, those healthy brain prebiotics into your diet. and you tune in next week for more Pearls for Parkinson's. The Wisconsin Parkinson Association is a grassroots organization funded by people like you. To support more local programming like this, visit wiparkinson.org.